What are the types of divorces in Massachusetts? The types of divorces in Massachusetts will be no fault or fault. With a no fault, you're claiming there's irretrievable breakdown in communication with your spouse, that neither one of you are basically happy and you want to move on and seek happiness elsewhere. The other kind is where you've got fault, where you claim different things that the other spouse has done. These are frowned upon because there's always fault on both ends. Let's be real with each other, sometimes more than others. And if there truly is some serious fault, then you can't claim it. But again, in my experience, it's frowned upon. The courts just want to get you separated, and they want you to move on with your lives and make sure your children are not hurt by this divorce and that everybody is treated fairly. And then you can go find future happiness elsewhere. That's what should happen. But we all know it doesn't. Now, as for fault, it's tough to prove. You really got to have the evidence. Sometimes you do, and if you do, then bring it. But if you don't play games. Move on with your life. You'll be much happier, so will your spouse that you married once upon a time that you said till death do us part, I love you, went on a honeymoon, and all of a sudden you're going to throw rocks at each other. Totally immature, unless it's necessary. And there are cases where it is necessary to fight. But again, litigation costs money. Be ready to reach into your wallet. You're going to pay a lot of shekels to fight. Litigation is not cheap, and the courts are overly stuffed with cases with people throwing rocks at each other. This is the last thing a judge wants to hear, is people fighting with each other. The smartest part of valor is stipulate and make sure that you and your spouse are treated fairly, and you decide on your own what is or is not fair. When you ask a judge, and they're very talented and good people, however, they're complete strangers to you and even more importantly, your children. Why would you have a complete stranger known as a judge make the decision for you when you have the power, the ability to do it yourself with the help of a lawyer?